is the June edition of Chamber Chat, and I'm obviously not Suzanne.
And I am not Jen.
No, but we're going to do the best we can. I'm Shan Burklow, and of course, Suzanne Williams, the Chamber Director, is my mom. You can ask me about that off camera. And
I'm Kathy Hendrickson, and I'm filling in for Jen today, who is on vacation.
Now, you know, Kathy, we've been calling you Coco for a long time because you're the co-host, but today you're just co.
Yeah, hey, I've moved up in the world.
So we've got a lot of great guests here today. Now, before we get started, you can't have Mom not here without sharing a story.
Uh-oh.
Now, I got to tell you, last week, my mother loves breakfast. Mm-hmm. So she is eating out, and she's eating breakfast, and she gets in line to pay. Now, while she's in line, she's behind this woman who is talking to her friend, saying, blah, 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 blah. Our county is so awesome. I don't understand why people go to DeKalb County, yada, yada, yada. Ooh. She's saying all these things against DeKalb County. And you got to know, now, you know, my mom loves me, but I was jealous as a child of DeKalb County, not another sibling, because she loves DeKalb County. So you don't talk about DeKalb County in a derogatory way, or you're going to hear it. So my mother, my sweet, sweet, kind mother, stands behind this woman, lets her finish all of her spiel against DeKalb County, and she goes, "Excuse me." "Well, let me ask you, have you ever been to Center Hill Lake?" And the lady goes, "Well, no, we've never gotten out there. We normally go towards Nashville and blah, blah, blah." And she goes, "Well, if you've not been to Center Hill Lake," and then she proceeds to ramble every statistic of why Center Hill Lake is the best place on earth. She's not done yet. She goes, "Well, have you ever been to the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree? Because it is wonderful." And the lady goes, "Well, no, we've never been. We had some friends who went and they had a pretty good time, but still." And she goes, "Well, let me tell you." And she proceeds to give her another 10-minute lecture on the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree. This goes on and on. 25 minutes later, she finally said, "And if I could have your address, I'll mail you information about DeKalb County because we'd love to have you come and visit." And so this woman, I feel sure, will never, ever say an ill word about DeKalb County as long as she lives.
And if she's your mother, she's probably going to go the other direction.
That's right. She's going to be to land far, far away. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you're out and about in town, don't you ever say anything against this wonderful county, or my mama will let you have it.
Yes, and she's taller than me.
Yeah, and she could take us down.
Yeah, she could take you down.
Now, we're going to start out with new members. Now, Kathy, help us out here. Our first new member is
Tamara L. Beckman, a CPA, 409 East Broad Street. They offer bookkeeping, tax preparation, and audit services, and the number is 615-318-1821.
All right, next up we have Flair Enterprises and Investigations. That is P.O. Box 550 in Smithville, and the owner, of course, is Larry Flair, and you can reach him at 615-519-4800. And then next up
is Big Rock Market and Caney Fork Outdoors, 1193 Wolf Creek Road, Silver Point, Tennessee, 931-858-0967. Big Rock Market serves a delicious breakfast and lunch. That sounds good. Tuesday through Sunday, beef brisket, pork shoulder, and smoked turkey sandwiches are ordered by the pound.
I'm hungry. We already talked about Kilgore's. I'm starving to death now.
Designated area for made in Tennessee products only. And for more info on Caney Fork Outdoors, go to CaneyForkRiverRunners.com.
All right, and then up, and it says it's a designated area for made in Tennessee products only. That's nice. WCTE Upper Cumberland. This is a big deal when your PBS station joins your Chamber of Commerce, and they are our newest chamber members, 229 East Broad Street in Cookeville, Tennessee, and you can check them out, WCTE.org, or call them 931-528-2222. So we appreciate WCTE. Now, we're kicking this off right. We have DeKalb Cleanup Day, and if you were not there, well, I think the whole county was there.
You were square. That's all I can say.
A couple hundred people who showed up. It was the largest group I have ever seen.
It was great.
For DeKalb Cleanup Day. And we had public officials from the state come in, local government officials. It was wonderful. Hundreds of bags of trash, full dumpsters, and great weather. It was wonderful. And we had some visitors come in who said, your town is so clean. And it was a good day for visitors to visit because it was looking sharp. We are looking beautiful.
Until the day after.
Until the day after. So we got to stay on the job,
Keep
Kathy.
cleaning up.
So we do appreciate everybody who came out and participated. And if you didn't participate this year, you'll want to get on that bandwagon next year.
Put it on your calendar for next year.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now, the Smithfield Fiddlers Jamboree and Crafts Festival, this would not be a chamber chat without saying something wonderful about our county event. And that is coming up. The Jamboree this year is July 4th and 5th, so that's easy to remember because it's actually on the 4th of July. We have had lots of things. Our new slogan for the Jamboree is the Jamboree you love just got better.
Yes.
So we want to live up to that. So the Jamboree Board and Jamboree Committee have been coming up with some wonderful things to make the Jamboree fantastic this year.
Even better, and I don't know how you can top that.
Oh, I know. But we're going to top it. That's our goal. Now, we've done lots of things. Now, before school let out, we had a Jamboree coloring contest where hundreds of children participated. And we're going to announce the winner from the Jamboree stage and give them their trophy on television. So we're very, yes, and the children are so excited. They're already asking us, do you have a winner? Yes, we do, but we're not telling. So you'll find out soon enough. We also have the Miss Jamboree pageant, and this is a first-time event. How have we never had a Miss Jamboree?
I don't know.
Now, it's coming up Saturday, June 7th. So for today's listeners, that is this Saturday. And it's not too late. If you know someone, a girl, any Tennessee girl, ages 4 to 29, they can register online at studio6limited.com or pay at the door. It's $30 to register, and these are formals, short or long. So this is a formal pageant, only one outfit, no interview questions. That's been the biggest online question that we've been getting. Is there an interview? Yes.
We have to answer a question, and what is it?
I know. You know, they didn't give us a choice today.
Oh, no.
We're having to do interviews.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this today.
Yeah, that's, you know, maybe Mom thought that you wouldn't show up, except that you just get here and it's like, hey, Kathy, your co-host today.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah, we were shanghaied into this one.
I think so.
We also have the Project Welcome Mat and Broom Family, and she's left me notes about this, so we're going to make sure we hit all our markers here. This is where businesses use their changeable marquees or their sign to do a welcome announcement for the Smithfield Fiddlers Jamboree prior to the Jamboree kicking off, and that helps our visitors coming into town feel welcome. And the Broad Street businesses really get on board, but we have businesses all over DeKalb County who participate. If you've not participated in the past and you want to, you need to call the chamber to be a part of the contest, and that is 597-4163. All businesses are welcome to participate in Project Welcome Mat, and there are 3 categories for the awards. Best Worded, Most Original, and they do get crazy original, and the People's Choice Awards. Plaques will be presented to the winners along with media recognition, and you can also reach the chamber at DeKalbTN at dtccom.net. Wording should be in place no later than Tuesday, June 24th, and
there's no time to fiddle around.
there's no time to fiddle around. I think she's making a pun already.
I think so.
So she said, let's keep on showing folks how friendly that we can be here in DeKalb County and welcome them to our Jamboree. Now, the Broom Family is a brand new thing. The businesses get on board with Project Welcome Mat, but as an extension to that, we have broom families that are going to be popping up all across DeKalb County. And what this means is if you are a regular individual resident of DeKalb County, you can put a broom family in your yard or in your business, and that means you're taking a regular broom. Ace Hardware has said that they will give you a discount on their brooms, and you decorate this broom like a member of your family. So these broom families will hold a sign, and it will be your welcome to the Jamboree. So you can get real creative with that. The hospital's going to do a whole hospital staff of broom people. So anyway, they're going to start popping up here next week. So if you want to participate with that, once again, let the chamber know, because that will be a contest as well.
You could call them the Broomies or something.
The Broomies, see, the library, I can already see. Is your broom family going to hold a book?
I don't
know.
know.
And Rochelle, maybe?
I don't know.
You're going to give them Rochelle's hair and...
maybe.
Yeah, dress them up?
Yeah, dress them. We have gourd people inside, and we dress
Gourd
those
people.
up. Yeah.
There you go. Maybe we could open a new category.
Yes, the gourdies.
Okay, now Liberty Town Yard Sale is coming up June 7th. Once again, that piggybacks on Miss Jamboree. So we want you to go to the Liberty Yard Sale in the morning and then make it to Miss Jamboree by noon. So we are very excited, and I'm going to really, really hate to miss that. I think this is the first time I've ever missed the Liberty Yard Sale in about 15 years. All right, we are on the roster for our guests now, Kathy. It is that time. It is National Get Outdoors Day, and this is DeKalb Outdoors Day. Now, we're going to have trivia time before we go to Allie. Now, this is for everybody here. How many hours do you think our kids spend on electronic media each week? Do, 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 do. Here we go.
16.
16. All right, Carl has 16. Do I hear 24?
40.
40. Oh, 40. We're really going
I'm not
up
going to
there.
cheat because I have the notes here, so I'm not even going to say.
Oh, integrity, Kathy.
Yes,
we
I
appreciate
know.
that in a co-host.
Gotta be
What else we
honest.
got? 40s are high?
10.
10. All right, guess what? 45 hours.
Couch potatoes.
Yeah, you're feeling successful. Okay, now Nicole's very excited. She won. Okay, how many hours do you think kids spend outdoors in a week on average?
5.
5 hours. Carl, you got to
8.
guess? 8 hours.
14.
Oh, you're losing this time. Okay. Nicole, you're not even close. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. How sad. So Allie's going to tell us how we can change the mentality of our community. All right, Allie, go.
All right, so I'm really excited because we are going to be having the DeKalb Outdoors Day at the Smithville Square. It's going to be on June 14th from 1 to 5. We are going to have several events, so if you like Giant Connect 4, if you like Toss the Beanbag,
And we do.
and if you like
not
to
be good
sing
at it.
or listen to music, we are going to have several events. TWRA is actually going to be out there with us. And we do ask that you remember to bring your lawn chairs and blankets so that you can listen to the music. If you want to try a little yoga, we can do that as well. The health department is going to have their kickoff for Get Fit Tennessee. So that's going to be a 6-week program, and they'll give more information on that. But we do want to encourage people to come out and have a good time with us. We'll have different activities. And I did have a story of once upon a time, I was babysitting a child, and he was always on his Game Boy for hours straight. And I told his mom, I was like, you know what? I can't take it. I was like, can I please limit the time he plays on that Game Boy? And she said yes. So we did it to an hour, and the first time I asked him to go outside and play with the rest of the kids, do you know what his response was? Any guesses?
Did he cry?
What do I do?
What do you do?
He had no idea, and I was like, well, use your imagination. Go play with the kids. He was like, what's imagination?
Wow.
And this was an older kid a little bit, so I was really, really sad. And I was like, okay, we have soccer, we have golf, we have... So
You remedied that
Yes.
immediately.
I was like, don't worry, imagination is on the way, and we have plenty of things to do. So we're going to have relay races, we're going to have garden demos, story time.
At 1:30 on that day at the courthouse.
So we do want you to come out and play. We're also going to have Brandon Maddox, who is a Nashville recording artist, and Lucas Oil Monster Truck artist of 2014. And I'm really excited to announce that we also have some very special local talent. We have the Martins and Tom Duggan.
Oh,
That's going to be
yay!
on there.
Bravo,
so
Tom,
I'm really
bravo.
excited. Come out and watch them. And the Smithville Golf Club and Swimming Pool will be priced at discounted rates from 2 to 6 that day.
Nice.
So there are plenty of options for adults, for teenagers, and small children. So come out and enjoy the day with us.
Well, Allie, we're going to be there. I've got a lot of kids, so I apologize in advance.
That's okay. We need more.
Get out and about. That's what they need to
And
do.
if you'd like to volunteer for the event, feel free to contact us. You can either reach us, information through the chamber, or you can look nationalgetoutdoorsday.com, or type that in Google and you go to locations. There are actually over 134 sites listed nationwide that are going to host a National Get Outdoors Day.
Wow, so this is a big deal, and you'll want to be there June 14th. Now, next up, the 16th annual Fiddler 5K and 1 mile fun run. And here to talk about that, we have our guest, the lovely Sharon Evans. And you know, years ago, I designed the logo for the Fiddler 5K. And Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys have just been lazy, but it's still there. It's still on all the teachers. So I'm flattered. I'm so grateful. It means a lot to me.
We love your running fiddler.
Yes, a running fiddler. My fiddler was
running-
really, really fit.
He's a running fiddle. Actually, he's not fiddling, he's running.
He's fiddling around.
Yes, so after the great Get Outdoors Day, I love that you'll be ready for the race.
Yes, we'll be all fit.
Yes, it's the weekend of the Jamboree, as always, and it's on Saturday morning, bright and early, July 5th. We now start at Love Cantrell Funeral Home.
Now, bright and early.
Bright and early at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is race time.
You gotta love mornings.
Set your alarm for early. Get up and
Yes. So
wake up.
you can go ahead and sign up now. The easiest way to do that is to go to fiddler5k.com, and you can download a printable form, or you can register online. It's real easy either
Now,
way.
you guys have had people race, I mean, huge participants, but from all over. They come from everywhere.
Everywhere, out of state, all kinds of folks from Nashville, but we have a great group of local runners.
Oh, yes.
We have some folks locally that have run every single one.
It's tradition.
Yes. So if you get out on around the golf course, the Smithville Golf Course, and coming up Main Street, you will start to see it fill up with people practicing for the race. So we'd love to have everybody come out and run. You can already register, and we do recommend that you register in advance, but you can register the morning of the race as well. We'll be out there at 6 o'clock in the Love Cantrell Funeral Home parking lot. And the race starts and ends in that area, so it's much easier than it used to be.
Well, and it is a nice track. You guys have really considered the runners, and there's enough shade. There's a lot of things. It's a very pleasant run to be a 5K. It's really well thought out. I do appreciate that.
It's a great course, and it's a challenging course. Many runners say that.
Yeah,
they
it
like
starts
that.
to go uphill, and you
not
start to
easy.
feel it.
But there is a 1 mile fun run as well, so everybody's invited to participate, and that starts right in at the same place as well. And so there's something for everybody.
Well, you know, I did the 1 mile fun run the first year because I was a little intimidated by the 5K, and I didn't start running fast enough to train for it, and I was beat by an 11-year-old.
Hey, but you ran the race.
It was a real good thing that I did not go in the 5K. I would have never made it. I mean, you know.
It's a great event, and all of the proceeds from this support Habitat for Humanity here in DeKalb County.
It's a great cause.
And we're currently building a home on Hayes Street, so all of the money will immediately go into building supplies.
And I mean, I know you guys, I love to give money and participate in things that do go to great causes like Habitat for Humanity, and people just, you know, and they'll wind up giving more. So it's wonderful. You'll want to come out and support it. And speaking of supporting things, we have our co-host with library updates because they support this county like none
Well-
other. Always things going on, and it's summer, so I know you got some great
We
stuff.
have a lot going on this summer. We kicked off our summer reading program last week, and our theme this year is Fizz Boom Read, as you can see from my t-shirt. And the reason I have this on is because this afternoon, we are at 4 o'clock, we are having another program, and it's called Hooked on Science. So I don't know what this is about. I've never seen this gentleman, but we're going to find out.
It sounds
It's going to
exciting.
be fun. It's
Something they blow up.
It's all about science this year. Next week, we'll cool down a little bit on June the 13th with Snowbird. He will be at the Alexandria Library at 1 o'clock, and he'll be at our library at 3 on the 13th. And then Wednesday, June the 18th, we are going to have a little hands-on science. We have some teachers, some retired teachers, and some teachers that are going to do this. Miss Jan Thomas,
Oh, I
Beth
love Miss
Cantrell,
Thomas. Oh.
Miss Margaret Nichols, and Susan Hinton are going to have stations set up where the kids can do hands-on science projects.
Oh, and
So
they are
that's-
excellent with children, so the
that's
kids are going to have a great
be
time.
fun. And then our final party will be June the 27th at 2 o'clock. And that's where the children that they sign up at the beginning, they can sign up all during this program. They sign up and they give us, we give them a reading log, and they set their own reading goal, how many books they're going to read this summer. If they meet that goal, the last day of the program, we will give them a participation certificate. They will get coupons from McDonald's, Sonic, Pizza Hut, and bumpers. So,
Oh, you got a big,
yes,
big bunch of supporters.
Big bunch of things going on this summer. So come out today at 4 o'clock for the Hooked on Science program. We have also been fortunate enough for our adult and our teen program. We're doing something a little different this year, a little unique. We have partnered with Jeff and Carly and the other vendors at the DeKalb market farmers market to host, celebrate the arts, herbs, and gardens. And I'm going to throw in reading there because that's kind of what we're a little bit about. But
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But every Saturday in June, we will be setting up at the farmers market. And in the morning, I don't know what Carly's going to talk about. You're going to talk about these same things, so I'll let her do most of this. But we'll, in the morning, there'll be demonstrations of food and crafts and things like that. And in the afternoon, there will be art classes. And I'll let Carly, if she's going to mention those things that for the classes in the afternoon that Helen and some others are going to be doing. We have free computer. Oh, and I'll say this: our theme for the adults and the teens is Spark a Change, and they get a chance to play Spark a Change bingo.
Which I think is the cutest idea, so I stole it.
So, and everybody knows how to play bingo. So there's a category for the teens and one for the adults. And at the end, if they've bingoed, which some of the things on here, and they do this every day, is read for an hour, walk or exercise for 30 minutes, get off the couch, visit the county library in the county, volunteer in the community for 1 hour. So they, if they cleaned up and they did the cleanup day, use the library resource, which is the Reads or Tale or our website, or visit the farmer's market on a Saturday morning in June. So if you do any of those things, you turn this in by 10 o'clock on the 27th, and you're eligible for a drawing to win a $25 gift certificate. So, so come out and participate in that. We received a FACT grant, which is free access computer training. Get that out. I had to write it down actually to remember it. We will be doing this for the next couple of years, and it'll be free computer classes. The first one is Intro to the Square Register, and anybody that doesn't know what that is, sign up for the class and find out.
It's a mystery.
And we already have people that have signed up for it, and Carly and them, I think some of the vendors have been using these. I think they use it to swipe debit cards or credit cards and that sort of thing. So we're having a class on that, and that will be this Thursday at 9:30 to 11:30 at the library. And we are just pleased as punch to partner with Motlow and their facility out there for classes. They have computers, so we're going to partner with them and use their computer lab to do some classes. Not only on July the 10th, 17th, and the 24th, we'll be doing a series of Excel basic classes. Mr. Ed Wooten's going to be teaching those, so those will be out there at 9 o'clock. So we are, like I say, we're going to be partnering them not only now, but probably throughout this program that we're going to be doing. So sign up for those. You can call the library anytime you want to find out what's going on at our county libraries. You can we have a website, it's DeKalbLibraries.net, or you can call our phone number at 615-597-4359. And remember to visit the other county libraries, because the Liberty Library and the Alexander Library, their programs, Alexander's programs will be on Fridays at 1 o'clock, story and activity time, and Liberty's will be on Mondays at 3 o'clock.
Wonderful. I knew you would not disappoint. You have plenty going on.
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Speaking of busy, it's beautiful outside. Things are growing, and so these people are really busy. We have Carly Thompson and Nicole Williams from the DeKalb Farmers Market, and that is on East Bryant Street in Smithville, and that's next to Ace Hardware and in front, next door to the DeKalb County Complex. So good morning, girls.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, what you got for us?
Well, I have to say, Carly knows that I was gone for 2 weeks. And when I left, we had lettuce and kale and soaps and crafts and roasted coffee at the market. And when I came back, there were beets and cabbage heads that are this big, and they're all coming freshly out of your local farms. So I'm very excited to say it's ramping up. And I heard a rumor there might be blueberries this week.
Oh, maybe.
It's a rumor.
Sounds
I love
good.
blueberries.
So, come out to the farmer's market and see what's there. The best thing about the food that you find at the farmer's market is it's been picked the day before.
And you were talking earlier, you said, and besides the fact it's nutritious, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
It tastes
and
so
I
good.
took beets home this week and I roasted them and put them on the salad. I got lettuce from Carly and just made a dressing with olive oil and salt and pepper. It was fantastic.
Well, maybe you need to do a cooking demo while we're at the farmer's market during June.
Well, I'm not sure I need to, because Carly, what's going on in June?
That's right. Tell us, Carly.
The first weekend in June, one of our new vendors, Connie Tajarks, maybe that's not pronounced correctly, but that's anyway, she sells herbs and herb mixes, and she's going to be doing a demonstration both the first and second Saturdays in June. The first week she's going to be doing a salad demonstration, and then the second week she's going to give some ideas for how to use those beautiful cabbages that are there. The third weekend, the 21st, I'm going to be doing a demonstration on 3 different simple salad dressings that you can make at home. So when you're getting all these beautiful greens from the farmer's market, you can keep your meals mixed up and keep it novel and exciting. And then on the 28th, a local author named Sandor Katz, who is renowned internationally for his fermentation, is going to be doing a fermentation demonstration there at the farmer's market. He's going to show how to make a kraut in a quart mason jar, so you can do that at home, and explain why fermentation is so wonderful and why we should all be incorporating fermented foods into our diets. And then another really exciting development at the farmers market this year is we're going to be able to accept SNAP benefits. So every weekend from June to November, from 8 in the morning until noon, recipients of SNAP benefits can come to the farmers market and swipe their card and take whatever value off of it that they want, and they'll be able to spend that value there at the farmers market.
And that's a game changer for you guys. That's really
it really
exciting.
is. We're really looking forward to being able to serve a broader swath of our community and have healthier food getting into the families that really need it. So we'll have a table set up with a representative of the farmers market there with the machine, so they'll be able to swipe their cards, take whatever value off that they want, and they'll receive a voucher that can only be spent there at the farmers market. But you can buy the bread, eggs, all of the produce, obviously. So we are really looking forward to that, and so we just need people to turn out for that and spread the word that the farmers market is offering that this year. And then in addition to the demonstrations that we'll be having, we'll have some local artists there with paper making demonstrations, and we'll have the library there with the informational resources so that you can pick up books on how to use all of this wonderful produce and how to put in your own garden. So we're really looking forward to a great year and more community support here for the farmers market. So come on out and get your fresh produce.
Sounds like a great summer, doesn't it?
Oh, it is, and that's the thing to do on a Saturday morning. Is go and
Absolutely.
get the first pick of all the great vegetables and all the things the farmers market has to offer.
Your pies. You've got to get the
Oh,
pies.
my
You have to get there early for the
And
fried
the
pies.
barbecue.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it all.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
So yeah, we have to support all the vendors. We feel like it's our
Lots.
calling in life. So.
Absolutely.
Lots of great produce. It is wonderful.
Well, speaking of great things, the Smithville Municipal Swimming Pool is now open. Have you been to the
Yay.
pool yet?
I have not.
You're not working on your tan.
No. I don't have time. I don't have time.
No, I know.
Tan in a bottle.
This is, there you go. Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and Sunday, 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. They have a new lower price, and we love lower prices. That is $2 per person, and a single pass is $50 for any age. A family season pass is $100 up to 5 people. That's what I do every year. Private parties from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. are only $150, and that is a great mess-free way to host a party, especially for kids and teenagers. You can book your own private party during regular hours, and that's $75, and that includes the use of a room. You bring your own food and as many people in the pool as you want to bring.
That's scary.
It is.
Hope you love all of them.
That's right. Now, for swimming classes, this is great. You can call for their dates, and it's $50 or $60. And for more information, call the pool at 597-6648. Now it's time for hospital updates, and I have one thing to say. Weight Loss Challenge is finished. The Weight Loss Challenge finale. We are announcing the winner of the Weight Loss Challenge on Thursday. Yes. So I'm very excited. I contacted the winner yesterday of DeKalb County, the winner of Cannon County.
So it's a secret.
It's a secret. It is
Okay.
top secret. Only I know.
You got it hidden and locked in the
I
safe.
do, but I'm going to say it is a she from DeKalb County.
Okay.
A she. So I'm sorry, guys. Our guys came in second place.
Well.
But we do have a female winner. Last year was Daniel Sieber, and he lost 47
Wow.
pounds and 11.8% of his body weight. But this she has lost 13.7% of her body weight.
Wow.
So updates, and we will be
Yay.
announcing that right here on WJLE and in the local papers as well. Okay, Edgar Evans State Park updates. We have Carl Halfaker, and I know you got
Carl.
great stuff, Carl.
Oh, yes.
So hit us with it.
Well, good morning. Yes, we've got coming up June the 7th. Of course, that's Free Fishing Day, so if you don't have a license or whatever, then you can get out and wet a line, hopefully down around Edgar Evans. But on June the 7th, we'll also be having our Millennium Trail Hike. It's a celebration of National Trails Day, and it will start Saturday at 9 a.m. Meet Ranger Justin Vaughn at the Millennium Trailhead. It's a moderately difficult, and the hike is approximately 2.5 miles. So come on out and join us for that. And then I'd like to announce also that July 4th, the Friends of Edgar Evans will be sponsoring a campsite decorating contest.
Sounds like fun.
So come out and show your patriotic side. There'll be some prizes given. And it's rumored that they might even be selling slices of ice cold watermelon
Oh, that is
as
very
a
exciting.
fundraiser. So just keep that in mind, and that will be once again July 4th. And for information on the Millennium Trail Hike or other information about the park, you may call 800-250-8619. And I would like to just put in a plug for our Friends of Edgar Evans. And also, let me back up just a minute. On this Millennium Trail Hike, I just want to point out that we have logged over 60 different species of butterflies at Edgar
Wow.
Evans down there using our butterfly garden. But also, Ranger Mark Taylor and his wife Holly have worked on a birding list. And they have, over the course of a year, logged approximately 160 different species of birds. Now, some of those are migratory, some of them just passing through and stop for a day or two or a week. Vacation there.
tourists.
Yes, vacation there at Edgar Evans, but we've got brochures for both of those and a checklist and all. If you come down and want to take that on the Millennium Trail, you're welcome to. Don't expect to see 160 different bird species
All at
in
one
day.
time.
I think they're all on my front porch.
And once again, we do have a nonprofit support group, the Friends of Edgar Evans. And for more information, you may call the park once again at 1-800-250-8619 or, and I'm terrible with web addresses, but I will attempt it. I use my search engine.
We're rooting for you,
Search
Carl.
engine's the greatest thing in the world, I'm telling you. All right.
You can do it.
The web address for the Friends of Edgar Evans, http://FOEESP.ALTURL.com and another //
Well done, bravo.
Hey.
And if that doesn't work, go to your search engine and type in Friends of Edgar Evans.
Which is what we'll all do.
Yes.
And one more thing, and then I'll go. We are starting our second year of online reservations for the campsites and the cabins, and individuals can now go online, click on a particular cabin number, and there'll be photos, there'll be information about it. The same with our campsites. The only thing with that online reservation, you do have to guarantee with a credit card, and there will be a charge when the reservation is made. For cabins, it'll be a charge of one night's rent, but for the campsites, it's the total amount. However many days you enter, that's however many days you pay for. There is a $3 per reservation service charge there on that. But give us a try. It seems to be going over exceptionally well. And if you have any other questions about Edgar Evans, once again, you can call the 800 number, or you can call 931-858-2114.
All right,
Thank you.
Carl.
Carl.
Thanks
Thanks.
so much for coming in.
Another great way to get outdoors and enjoy the
Oh, I know. You know, and I would do
Sunshine.
the fishing day if I could fish with corn. I'm not much of a worm person. I never overcame
Well, you
that
can
as
get
a
those
child.
little, you can get those little
The
plastic
rubber
ones.
ones,
Yeah.
they, you know, they freak me out too. I'm not good with that either. Rubber snakes. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anything, even the fake ones
Just have
really
somebody
bother me.
bait your hook for you.
Yes, I know. Sissy girl, what can I say? Okay, we are moving on to the Appalachian Center for Craft, and that means it is time for the 2014 summer workshops, and they are filling up fast. If you are a veteran of the workshops, you'll know it's time to sign up right now. If you'd like to participate, you need to call the Craft Center today to register over the phone, and their number is 931-372-3051. The one-week workshops are offered June, July, and August, and they also have evening, weekend, and half week. So don't forget to have lunch at the Craft Center's Redbud Cafe, serving up scrumptious food every single day.
And we like food.
Oh, yes,
As
we
your
do.
mother would say,
I
we
know.
like food.
Who doesn't love food? Now, wrapping up the show, we have the Alexandria Senior Center's Flag Day commemoration and fundraiser. This is June 13th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Alexandria Senior Center. The lunch includes hot dogs. You know, that's my favorite food, Kathy.
like hot
It's
dogs.
embarrassing, but it is my favorite food. I can't help it. Or hamburger, chips, drink, and a dessert for only $5. And you guys know that is a bargain.
beat that with a
and
stick.
and you can't beat the companionship
No.
there and the fun.
Lots of
Takeout
fun.
orders are always available. And for more information, call the center at 529-2928. Now, we have a final announcement. The Marina News. Hurricane Marina and Pates Ford Marina have great things coming up. Kathy, I'm going to let you run down Hurricane
Okay.
Marina. Let's see what they've got.
Okay, June the 7th, Hurricane Marina Shrimp Boil, starting at 5:30 p.m., and the Knuckleheads Band will be playing.
I love that.
Hey, that's great. June the 14th, Boating Class and Exam, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're born on or after January the 1st, 1989, you must have a boating license, and to sign up in the store for the class by calling 931-858-2221. We also do the boating exam at the library. So
Nice.
call for an
Of course
appointment for
you
that.
do.
Yes. June the 21st, Hurricane Marina Karaoke.
Ooh, you do use some
Sep-
karaoke?
I don't know. No,
I saved the
no,
world.
I could clear the building.
We'll leave that for
Yeah,
Tom.
7 p.m. June the 27th, the shrimp boil starting at 5:30 p.m. And on July the 5th, First Avenue Band starts at 6:30 p.m. and fireworks are at 9 o'clock.
Oh, and they
Yay.
are fabulous,
Sounds
fabulous.
great.
Now we're rolling to Pates Ford Marina News. June 7th, the Brandon Elder Scholarship Fishing Tournament will take place. This is very popular. This tournament is to raise money for the Scholarship Fund, and it will be a TWRA free fishing day, so that's perfect timing.
fishing, that's great.
June 21st, Pates Ford Jolly Angels Boat Race. This is fantastic.
I like these names.
I know. They're very creative and catchy. July 5th, the Pates Ford Marina's Anthony Oreo and the Goodfellers fireworks are around 9 p.m. And we want to remind you, CJ's Party Place has karaoke gospel singing, and that has turned into a real fun tradition very, very quickly. And it's from 1 to 4 p.m. weekly, and CJ's Party Place is on West Walnut Street in Smithville.
New location, and it's wonderful. I was in there yesterday, and
It is.
he's
They
got
have a
wonderful
party room.
Yes.
He does all kinds of balloon art.
It is great.
Great things for kids. It's fantastic. And always a good, clean time. Leadership DeKalb News, we have none. You're not really Jen. I'm not really Suzanne. We know nothing. So you'll have to wait till next month to find out about that. And the Chamber wants to promote your special news and your fantastic events. If we didn't mention it here today, guess what? It's because we don't know about it. So call the Chamber, 597-4163. And guys, I would like to say I'll see you next month, but we're going to be back with Suzanne and Jen, and I know that's the way you like it. So,
And I will be
happy June.
the co-host next time.
You'll be Coco, just the way it was meant to be.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.